Did you know the center of our planet is as hot as the surface of the sun? That's right, about 10,800 degrees Fahrenheit. This intense heat is left over from Earth's violent birth billions of years ago, plus a giant collision that created the moon and melted our early planet. The core is still cooling down, slowly shedding this ancient heat. But don't worry, it's way too far underground to feel. It's crazy to think that under our feet, it's hotter than any steel factory or volcano. Rust needs oxygen and water, right? The moon has almost no air or liquid water, yet scientists found rust called hematite on its poles. Here's how. Tiny amounts of oxygen from Earth's upper atmosphere travel all the way to the moon. Plus, some ice hides in shadowed craters. These rare ingredients let rust slowly form in the moon's cold, dry conditions. So, even in the vacuum of space, rust is quietly spreading. Venus, the hottest planet in our solar system today, wasn't always so hostile. For almost 3 billion years, it may have had oceans up to 1,000 feet deep and comfortable temperatures between 68 and 122 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhat similar to Earth. Then, about 700 million years ago, something irreversible happened. A runaway greenhouse effect, turning Venus into the fiery oven it is now. Imagine a whole planet going from paradise to hell. Venus spins very, very slowly. It takes 243 Earth days to complete one full rotation. That's a Venus day. But it orbits the Sun faster, taking about 225 Earth days to complete a year. That means on Venus, a day actually lasts longer than its whole year. So the Sun would rise every 8 months or so if you stood there. Can you imagine waiting that long for the sunrise? Mars hosts the biggest volcano in the solar system called Olympus Mons. It's 16 miles tall, almost 3 times taller than Mount Everest, and spreads 374 miles across, roughly the size of Arizona. Olympus Mons grew so huge because Mars has weaker gravity and no tectonic plates to move. Standing on top, you wouldn't even realize you're on a mountain because of its gentle slopes and Mars's curvature. And if that surprised you, wait until you hear about this. Every month, the moon develops a faint, glowing tail made of sodium atoms kicked off its surface by meteor strikes. This invisible yellowish tail stretches and wraps around Earth like a glowing scarf. We can't see it with the naked eye. It's about 50 times dimmer than the full moon, but powerful telescopes can catch it during special times. So even our familiar moon has some mysterious secrets. Neutron stars are tiny, only about 12 miles across, but they pack more mass than the sun into that small space. They spin incredibly fast, up to 600 times per second. As they spin, they shoot beams of radiation like cosmic lighthouses. When these beams sweep past Earth, we see regular flashes called pulsars. They're some of the densest, fastest objects in the universe. Deep inside Jupiter is a giant ocean. Not made of water, but of metallic hydrogen. This strange material is under such high pressure it acts like a liquid metal, conducting electricity. This electrically charged ocean helps power Jupiter's enormous magnetic field, far stronger than Earth's. Imagine an ocean that's actually a glowing metallic sea beneath thick clouds. Besides our moon, small asteroids called co-orbital objects share Earth's orbit around the sun. Some follow horseshoe-shaped paths, making them look like they're dancing with Earth. Others have synchronized orbits and come close to our planet every few decades. These space neighbors remind us that Earth isn't alone in our orbit. Space around Earth isn't empty. It's packed with over 500,000 pieces of human-made debris, or space junk, moving at thousands of miles per hour. Even tiny fragments can damage satellites or spacecraft. NASA carefully tracks this debris to protect our missions and astronauts. As we send more stuff into space, cleaning up space junk is becoming more important than ever. Thanks for watching. Space is full of wonders, mysteries, and surprises, far beyond what we can see with our eyes. The universe is just getting started. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the next video. See you next time.